Hey, this is Jay Knows Credit back with another video. Today we're going to talk about credit repair starting at $79. Now, guys, we're talking about $79 to get started with getting your credit repaired. This is a 4 to 12 month process. Everybody's process will be different. Keep in mind, it is only $79. That's all you would have to pay out of pocket today if you decided to get started. We're going to talk about the monthly payments here as well, but $79, everyone should be able to start getting their credit repaired and start seeing results. All right. So you got to have a Visa card, MasterCard, whether it's prepaid or not, doesn't matter. And then, yes, your payments will be taken off the same card, but you can change that card at any point in time for your monthly payments. Now, this is like I said, 4 to 12 month process, but after you pay 6 months payments, you will get 6 months for free if we don't get everything off in the first 6 months. All right. So if you want to get started, you go here. My website will be listed below, rtigroupconsulting.com. There'll be a hyperlink in the description. If you know how to open the description, right beside the title of the video, you have a little gray little triangle there. You click that. That brings up the video description. You'll be able to see a hyperlink, should show in blue. You can click on that and go straight here without typing it in. Okay, so you click on that. Once you go there, you're going to see a link. I got it here in the arrow pointing to it. The arrow is pointing to start repairing my credit now. So you can go ahead and start repairing your credit right now. Click that or touch that if you're looking at this on your cell phone device. The next page you're going to see is going to say, if you scroll down a little bit on the next page, you're going to see this button right here. It's going to be an orange button. It's going to say start repairing your credit now. All right. So you touch on that or click on that. All right. Now, once you click on that, touch on that, the next page you're going to see is going to be one that says the online application. That way you don't have to fill out any paperwork and then mail it in or fax it in. You can do all this online by touching this button. Now, everything after you touch on this button will all be data entry. So your name, social security number, yes, your social. How else can you fix your credit without your social? Birth date, stuff like that. You'll see the agreement that you have to agree to. And everything will be there listed there in detail. Okay. Now, the monthly cost, like I said earlier, you will have a monthly cost. Of course, this is $120 a month, or you can do $60 bi-weekly to break it up, make it easy for you. Okay. Now, you set the dates for this. You're going to be able to set the dates up where you don't have to worry about something coming out of your account when you don't want it to come out of your account. This can be linked to a credit card or debit card. Keep that in mind as well. If something was to change, or if we try to draft on that date and the money is not available, you can always, change the date. We will try to contact you to see if you want to go ahead and get your stuff back, back in. Now, we won't be mailing out any letters or anything like that until you actually, make that payment the next time. But what it's already in, of course, won't be canceled. So nothing like that. We just want to make sure that we are, properly paying our people. That way they can keep working on your profile to get everything off. Now, here's one important key factor. Okay. You're going to get letters in the mail. Those letters have to be faxed back in to us to be able to keep filing disputes on your behalf. All right. So you're going to get these letters in the mail that's going to say, Experian, here are your results. Equifax, here are your dispute results. TransUnion, these are your dispute results. Now, once you get those in, you have to take a picture of those, or you can fax them in, email them in, whatever's easy for you. But we have to get that information in to show what came off your report and what did not. If we don't see what came off and what did not, we can't keep disputing the same information that's already come off. So for an example, if you got 10 negative items and we dispute out of those 10 negative items, 4 of those negative items come off. And we don't know that. So then if we're just writing letters to those 4 that did come off, then it would look like something suspicious. So we want to make sure that when we dispute things, that we're not keep disputing the same thing that's already been removed from your credit report. So they don't send us the credit report. They send it to the persons whose credit it is, which would be you. Okay. So make sure that you're sending back, hey, this is my information. This is what's come off. This is what did not. That's all can be done by quick email, fax, really, really easily. Okay. But like I said, you get to choose your payment date. So you choose the actual date of the month all the way up into your first 6 months of payments. So if you're paying bi-weekly, you can actually break it down to where you pick those dates for every 2 weeks all the way out from what days you get paid. So you get paid every other Friday. You can look at your calendar and you can choose those dates. That will be in the application process where you can actually go and choose those particular dates that you want it to be drafted out on. All right. But ladies and gents, this is only a $79 startup process. Of course, it is $120 per month. The difference between this and what a lot of other companies do is that you'll pay anywhere between $100 to $150 every month, all the way up through until they fix everything on your credit. With this program, you're actually going to get started for $79. You're only going to pay $120 a month for 6 months, or $60 every 2 weeks for 6 months. After that 6 months, if everything is not off your credit report in that time period, you will get 6 months for free going forward. All right. Some questions I get is like, hey, if I get something new on my credit in that period of time, will they work on it? Yes. So if you start off in the first 2 months, you got a new inquiry or a new collection. Of course, as we're getting new, fresh reports from you, when you send us a new report that comes in, we can dispute what's on that new report. All right. But keep in mind, it's only within that first 6 months and second 6 months that you get for free of things that we can actually fight on your behalf. Another question I just want to go ahead and answer for you. Does this take care of inquiries, collections, judgments, bankruptcies, tax liens, all that kind of stuff? If it is on your credit report, it is included in this. All right. There's nothing that's too severe that cannot be removed. But keep in mind, some things are going to come off quicker than others. And sometimes, you can get things off fast. I had a client who got everything off, 42 negative items off in their first round, first 30 days. That's not going to happen to everybody. But if it does happen to you, keep in mind, you are contractually, once you sign the agreement, it's a contract that you're paying for 6 months. Even if it comes off in 3 months, you're paying for 6 months. But if everything's coming off, I don't think there'd be a problem with you being able to pay for those 6 months if we've given you the results. Okay, so if you want that full calculation, $79, $120 a month for 6 months, you're basically paying $800 spread out between 6 months to get your credit fully restored. All right, very, very easy thing to do. Very, very accessible for everybody to get started to do this. This is totally separate from a credit sweep. This is credit repair. But another big difference with this compared to other companies is that a lot of things we do by hand. It's not typed up letters. A lot of typed up letters don't work because they have a system at the credit bureaus where they can actually read if something is typed up, and they'll basically just skip over it a lot of the times. All right. And this is why the way we do it is more effective. And there's some other things I cannot tell you that we do as far as, going through how we're able to get things off a lot faster than most other companies. But one thing I will tell you is that most companies, and I'm not going to name drop most of those companies, but I'll say the top 3 companies out there that are very popular or very well known, they're only going to do 2 dispute letters a month on your behalf. Only 2. So you can have 35 negative items, 27 collections or whatever, 15 late payments. They're only going to dispute 2 things at a time. That's how they keep you paying for, months and years. That's why they don't have a cutoff time when you can stop paying. Unlike us, we have that cutoff time. All right. So if you want to get started, click the link in there. Make sure you subscribe to the videos here that I'm going to be coming out with. I will have a lot of updates, a lot of new information. Please subscribe, share it with a buddy who may need to get their credit repaired. And everybody is able to do this process. All right. You got to send in your ID, Social Security card, all that kind of stuff, just like anything else. But it is very, very, very easy for anybody to do this and not break the bank. All right. But this is Jay Knows Credit. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, please subscribe. Please share it with somebody else. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless your finances.